Okay, all set to go. Geraldo Perdomo stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. One away. Time to take a look at the Diamondbacks lineup. They're dealing with a top-level arm of the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Well, Boog, against a talented pitcher, it's crucial to disrupt his rhythm. Use bunts to get him off the mound and moving around out there. If he's in a flow, step out and break his timing. When he throws in the zone, you might only get one pitch, so you don't want to miss it.
And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And you know, if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever, if they do at all.
Tucker takes it in for the out. That's out number 2.
Batting third, right fielder Corbin Carroll.
Carroll steps in. He brings an elite approach, serious wheels, and a fearless mindset to every game, Singy.
Yeah, and that's what stands out to me most. No moment feels too big for this guy, even this early in his career.
2 down, nobody on. There's the strike, 95 of that one.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. 0-2 now. Battling here as he fouls it away.
0-2 curve right there. Hitter kind of expects that, and good job of just showing that confidence and trying to get back into this count.
Nope, outside. Got him. Out number 3. And now the Dodgers get a crack at it. No score. Major League Baseball is on the show. Here's Shohei Ohtani. That's a bullet, but it goes foul.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
Ripped, but it curls foul. Oh, 2 now. And he can't make the play. The flip, and it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out. All right, let's take a look at the lineup. No question about this one. It's out of here. Kyle Tucker sends it out. His first homer of the year. The Dodgers strike first. It's 1-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back.
That home run was a no-doubter. As we dive into the numbers with StatCast.
Crushed, Boog. Just absolutely crushed. 112 miles per hour on the exit velo, and like you said, no doubt about that one. Plenty of launch angle to give it that backspin as well, and that carried way over the wall.
1 down. There's Freddie Freeman now. That's ripped, and this one could be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. And he's in there with a double. Nice way to start the year.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. Man at second. Rips that one to right. He makes the grab. The throw in. Back to second safely. Nearly got caught in between there.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Carrying well. Out of here. A 2-run blast. It's their second home run of the inning, and they boost their lead. It's 3-0. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at-bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
So 2 down, Mookie Betts steps to the plate for the Dodgers. So Mookie Betts with a base hit. Back-to-back hits, and they were hit hard.
Batting 7th, left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
That one hammered, but pulled foul. And the 0-1. That one is absolutely belted. carrying well. Gone. Teoscar Hernandez hits one out. Their third home run of the inning, and they add to their lead. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Rips one to right. Full extension, makes the catch. What a play.
Great diving catch to end the inning. That'll fire up the dugout for sure.
Back here at Chavez Ravine. We move ahead to the top of the second now.
5-run lead after their first at bat. That is huge at this point, but you've got to keep the attitude to keep your foot on the gas. Don't let that team back in this ball game. Cruise to the finish line, but do it with intention. I'm sure he likes the 5-0 lead and the run support, but he's sat around a lot since warming up in the pen, and you'd hate to see a guy not have his rhythm to go out there and have a great start.
This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Smith takes it in for the out. One down. Here's Nolan Arenado. And first offering is fouled off. Popped up left side. And there's two away. That one off the mark. Ball one. Hey. This one smoked on its way out of here. He sends a rocket to left. His first homer of the year. Alek Thomas now. Swing and a ground ball. Rojas throws to first, and that is that. But the Diamondbacks do get one back with a homer. Back here in Los Angeles, or should I say back-to-back here in Los Angeles. Siggy, these fans are watching their Dodgers play for the first time since they won the World Series.
Yeah, and they're celebrating a title and opening day. What could be better?
Man, how good was Yamamoto in that series?
Absolutely unreal. Baseball fans across the board will not forget his performance for a long time.
Back to the top of the Dodgers order. Here's Ohtani. He's 0 for 1. Line drive, Adam in center field.
He was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
That's a base hit. And Freddie Freeman with a chance to make an impact with 2 away. So now it's Freddie Freeman. High fly ball, right field. This could go the distance. Home run. He'll touch them all. And they add on. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish.
This one absolutely screamed out of here, Singy. A laser. StatCast tells us it was 112 miles an hour off the bat.
Yeah, it left in a real hurry and didn't go that far because of the launch angle being a little flatter, but clearly it had all the velocity it needed.
For Arizona,
Here comes Max Muncy. He's 0 for 1. Smash to center, way back, and you can forget it. Home run. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they tack on to their lead. It's 8-1.
Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
There's a swing and a drive. That one carrying. And out of here. They've hit another. His second home run of the game. And they boost their lead. It's 9-1.
Back-to-back-to-back home runs, and these guys look so dominant right now. A pitcher might want to check and see if he's tipping his pitches or not. But I tell you what, if this was basketball, that opposing team would call a timeout to try to slow down this offense.
And the hits just keep on coming.
Up next for the
Here's
Dodgers,
Teoscar Hernandez. He's 1 for 1 with a 2-run homer his first time up. Ripped on a line to center. And that'll do it. So it's 4 runs, 5 hits, no errors, and 1 left. We head on now to the top of the third. It's the Dodgers 9 and the Diamondbacks 1. Back here at Dodger Stadium, on to the third inning, Lourdes Gurriel Jr. stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Yamamoto making his first start of the year, and he was selected for the All-Star game last year. That one finds the zone. That's strike 2. Towards first. Freeman takes it to the bag. Leadoff hitter gone in the third.
Hey!
The 0-2. And that skips in the dirt. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Got him. 2 gone now.
Toughest pitch to hit. Fastball on the outer black. Man, sometimes you just got to tip your cap.
Up next
Geraldo
for the
Perdomo
Diamondbacks,
stands in now for the Diamondbacks.
Geraldo Perdomo.
That's in for a strike at 95. It's 0-1. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck, and that is that. Back here in LA, putting on a show at the plate today as the spray chart gives us a look at their 6 homers so far.
Yeah, they've been sending them out all over the yard, Boog. Doesn't seem like there's anywhere for these pitchers to hide. You know, these Dodgers really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. They jumped all over the starter and knocked him out of the game early. He just was never able to settle in, and the damage was done by the time he got the hook.
It gets down, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
He made that look easy, keeping his bat in the zone on plane for a long time. That leads to a high contact rate and more barrels, Boog. Even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Liner, base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Up next for the Dodgers.
Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
To the top of the lineup, Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. Oh, great stop. There's one. A sensational double play.
Up next.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
Brings it in for the third out. So the Dodgers leave one, but they still hold a commanding 9-1 lead. Back here at Chavez Ravine, new inning getting started. Ketel Marte stands in now for the Diamondbacks. This to center field. Pages, long run, brings it in with a nice running grab. One pitch and one out. That one fouled off. The Dodgers up big in this one here on opening day. To the right side. Rojas with the throw to first. Two quick outs here in the top of the fourth. Now it's the DH, Pavin Smith. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Brings it in, and that is that. Diamondbacks down quickly. They trail it big. It's 9-1. Back here in L.A., their offense has produced a lot of hits so far, as we see from the spray chart.
Yeah, it looks like they've been spreading it out pretty well in this one, Boog. Spraying the ball all over the yard. Good team effort at the dish.
Lined into left center. Should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. Pulls in with a double. Third hit for him today.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Put a really nice balanced swing on it, and when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box, and he'll feel real good about that one.
Out towards right center. That's well struck. Can't get there, and that should bring in the run. Freeman in to score. To second, but way too late. Safe there. And up to the plate is Will Smith. He's got a couple homers already, so can he possibly do it again?
Come on, man. Of course he can. Those two he hit were legit, and he looks pretty locked in right now at the dish.
Well struck left field. Can't get to it, and this should score the run. The run comes in to score from second, and it's a double-digit lead as they're up by 10. Torey Lovullo is out of the dugout, and he's going to make a move here. Eduardo Rodriguez departs, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back.
Now pitching for Arizona,
so they turn things over to the righty, Ryan Thompson.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Man at second. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. The 0-2. Jumps, but it's off his glove. The throw is still in time, and they get it out of the play.
Good stretch there to make the play. It looks like someone added a little yoga to their daily routine, if you ask me.
And now Teoscar Hernandez He's already homered here in this one. Line drive, leaps it, he's got it.
Sweet grab right there. That's the DRS for you, buddy. Defensive run save. Very athletic. Really good reactions. Nice job of saving that run.
Swing and a ball hammered left field. Runner in from third to extend their lead. The relay throw, but he's in there easily. Man at second here with 2 away. Miguel Rojas at the plate. 1 for 2. Hard liner. Should be extra bases. Here comes Pages around third. Runner from second crosses the plate. Throw cut off to second. Not going to get him. He's in there. That's ripped into the outfield. That is the inning. They get 4 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and leave 1. On to the top of the 5th. Back here at Dodger Stadium. Ready now for the 5th inning. Nolan Arenado stands in now for the Diamondbacks. In the air, left field. Hernandez settles under it. And there's 1 away.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, catcher Gabriel Moreno.
Foul ball. Yeah, that's fouled off.
A little tardy on that fastball. Is going to have to get it going a little quicker. Get that front foot down.
Stays alive. The Dodgers up big in this one, and we're at the top of the 5th. Tries to hold up, appeal to first. Yes, he did. That's a swing.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
Alek Thomas, the next to hit. Grounded out his first time. Swing and a miss.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Man, that's just a nasty splitter. Bottom falls out of it. You don't see a lot of guys throw that these days, but I tell you what, he's got a good one.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. 2 down, nobody on. Here on opening day. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Tucker on the move. And that's the 3rd out. The Dodgers have the advantage, 13-1. Welcome back. Here's a look at this team's early season projection. Ripped to right, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Up next for the Dodgers.
That ball was absolutely ripped. 111 off the bat. And I'm pretty sure it started to whistle after it left the bat.
I think I heard that too, Boog. And these are the moments we appreciate when we can look at StatCast and just see exactly what the data is. Always so much fun to see what numbers pop up.
That's a laser base hit. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Here's Muncy to hit. Muncy at the plate now, and that's strike 1.
You know, these Dodgers doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. Double-digit hits and 0 strikeouts.
I don't know which of those is more impressive, but especially in today's game, that's something they can feel very good about.
The 0-2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Behind 0-2, he steps out for time. Here's the 0-2. Line drive. Can't reach it. This should score at least one. Run comes in from second, and the lead continues to grow. It's a double. Third hit of the night for him. The batter now will be Will Smith. 3 for 3. He's got a double and a pair of home runs. Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline. Traffic on the bases with one already in. Last half of inning number 5. Ripped to third and caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Can't get there in time, and both runs could score. One run is in. Throw comes in and holds the runner at third. They're at the corners now with still only one away. New pitcher on here, Cade Stroud.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That one carrying. And wow, that one is way out of here. Another homer. His second homer of the night, and they add to their lead. It's 18-1. One pitch, one swing, one home run.
Yeah, you can say that's efficiency right there. Didn't need much time in the box to make an impact. Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Up next for the Dodgers.
And at the plate for the Dodgers, Miguel Rojas. Base knock right field. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
For the Dodgers, designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani.
Oh, look at the stop. And they won't get him, and he goes first to third on the error.
A potential double play ball hit to first is probably the toughest one to execute cleanly. That first baseman has got a very tough throwing lane to deal with because of the runner headed to second base, and a lot of times guys try to throw over or around the runner, which can really mess up a throw like that. Still, definitely an error, though.
2 on with 1 out. Here's Kyle Tucker. Ripped on the ground to second. Now 2 away as they get a run across. There comes a skipper.
For Arizona.
Now on the mound for the Diamondbacks, number 67.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
Left field, way back there. That's got a chance. Can't get there, and that should bring in the run. The run scores from third, and they extend their lead. Not in time. He's safe, and his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
Hammered on a line to the left, base hit. Here comes Freddie around third. Runner from second crosses the plate. There's the tag. They get him, and that's the inning. Welcome back. A few highlights to help tell the story of the game. Next to hit, Lourdes Gurriel Jr.
Well, these Diamondbacks just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Foul ball there. And it's fouled away. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Up next. Backs, first baseman Carlos Santana.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. So back to the top of the Arizona lineup. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Geraldo Perdomo.
These hitters have been very aggressive early in the count, but when you're down, you might want to be a little more patient. Take some pitches, see if you can extend those at bats and get some base runners on.
The D-backs with a lot of ground to make up, and we're the top half of the 6th. Ball 1 low.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. And he strikes out the side here in the 6th. The Dodgers on top here, 22-1. This one isn't exactly close, Chris. Let's go off script for a moment.
I'm game.
Were we on script?
Never.
Did you collect baseball cards?
You know, when I was a kid, I used to put them in my back tire of my bike.
Oh, he gloves it.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
Ripped, but it curls foul. To third, Arenado. Long throw to first. Mookie retired, 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Teoscar Hernandez steps to the plate for the Dodgers. That one hammered, but pulled foul. And time called prior to the 0-1. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Back there. That one hops against the fence. Throw is high and over his head. No advance, though. Ball didn't get too far away.
Up next for the Dodgers, center fielder Andy High.
Hard hit, but right at him and left. The Dodgers lead it. Back here at Chavez Ravine, we go to the top of the 7th. Ketel Marte stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Pitch is in there. That's strike one.
Pretty amazing. His first pitch strike percentage over 90%. You know you're getting something in the zone first pitch. So if you're a hitter, you got to be ready to let it fly, even though he's had a lot of success on that first pitch of the at-bat.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. That one fouled off. And a foul ball. The Diamondbacks with a lot of ground to make up here in the top half of inning number 7. Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Chris, third time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
Smith in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. 2 down, nobody on. And it's quickly 0-2 on the designated hitter.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
Started to go at the 1-2. A check on it to third. Did not go. Strike 3, and now 6 strikeouts in a row. The Dodgers with the lead. Taylor Clark taking over on the mound.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
This is smacked left field line, and that's got extra bases written all over it. And he's into second with nobody out.
Up next for the Dodgers.
Back to the top of the order now. Shohei Ohtani steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Nice grab. Throw to the pitcher. There's one. Throw is offline, and he scores. And the lead continues to grow. This one driven deep center field on its way. Home run. Another homer. His second homer of the night, and they add to the lead. It's 24-1. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I could feel that swing from the booth. Power versus power right there, like 2 locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? But a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
1 down. Freddie Freeman will come up to hit. Base hit. Back-to-back hits, and they were hit hard.
Another hit. I mean, these types of performances at the plate don't come around too often. This is pretty special. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone. Will Smith to the plate. Pulls it down, and there are 2 away.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just ensures safety for the fans. Last thing as a player, you want to look up and see a fan get hit.
Ripped, but it curls foul.
Well, he's ready for that fastball right there. Really turned on it, hit it hard, had the distance, but just too much hook to it. So might want to make a little bit of an adjustment, let it travel a little more, and see if you can keep that thing fair.
Two on, 2 outs. Foul ball still 0-2. Can't reach it. This should score at least one. One run across. The relay. He's in there. And they extend their lead. Torey Lovullo is out of the dugout, and he's going to make a move here. Taylor Clark done for the night. We'll be back. So out of the pen for the Diamondbacks, Paul Sewald. Man in scoring position with 2 away. Teoscar Hernandez getting ready to hit. And that is out of play. Got him swinging. Inning over, although plenty of damage done. Back here in L.A., here's Nolan Arenado.
So impressive how the velo is still there even this deep into the outing.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. 0-2 now. Struck him out swinging. Had him out front for strike 3.
Well, he's on a great run of strikeouts and showing excellent control and command, not walking opposing batters. You know, this offense, they've got to find a way to break his rhythm. Put the bat on the ball, maybe try to bunt for a base hit, get him off the mound, moving around, step out, something to interrupt his timing because he's coming right after these guys.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. The Dodgers up big in this one, and we're in the top of the 8th. Fly ball down the line. And that one is foul, so we'll try it again.
Ball.
Strike 3. It's a strikeout for Yoshinobu.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Thomas in the box again, takes a strike. Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Yoshinobu Yamamoto out of the game, and he was excellent. Really controlled this game on the mound, and we'll have a new arm for you in a minute.
Now pitching for the Dodgers.
They turn things over to the southpaw, Jack Dreyer, and he has some nasty breaking stuff. Yo, 1. Late that time, and it's strike 2. Out towards right center field. Pages on his way over. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. The Dodgers out front 26-1. Back here at Dodger Stadium, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Andy Pages.
Andy Pages.
That one hammered, but pulled foul. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. This one backs to left center. On its way, and that one's out of here. He'll circle the bases, and they tack on to their lead. It's 27-1. He put a charge into that one.
That was a lightning swing right there, no doubt about it.
Fouled off left side. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Line drive, he brings it down. Nice play. Back to the top of the order, Shohei Ohtani steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Not your prototypical leadoff guy. Gets on base, yes, but also some power. Hammered down the right side, but foul. And before the 0-1, he asks for time. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. And they get him. The misplay made it a bit messy, but they cleaned things up for the out. Ground ball right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Solo shot for the Dodgers this inning. Back at the ballpark as we take a check of the bullpen so far this season.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
Throws across the diamond. Now 1 gone in the 9th. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Foul ball. Dreyer in his 2nd season. He features a slider, a 4-seamer, and he occasionally uses a curve. Swings through it for the K. Now only 1 out remaining. So up next, Geraldo Perdomo. 0 for 3 in this one. So they turn to their closer, Edwin Diaz.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Foul ball there. They're down to their final strike.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get.
In the air to left center, Hernandez moving under it. He'll squeeze it for the final out, and the Dodgers collect their first win of the season.
Clearly the bats came to play today.
Ice cream, taking off your blue jeans, dancing. Looking at my wrist, I'm on time. It's perfect. Ever shook my
John
hand, let's go.
Shambi and it's the just about to get started. Geraldo Perdomo. stands in now for Diamondbacks. And that's how he gets started here in Los Angeles. Next offering in there for a strike. No balls, 2 strikes. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. 1 away. On a bounce right side, Rojas tosses to first. Quick start here this evening. 2 out, top of the first. 2 outs, base is empty. Next to hit for Arizona, Corbin Carroll. That one catches the zone. That's strike 1.
It's a tough pitch. But in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, guys aren't touching it.
And that'll do it. And now the Dodgers get a crack at it. We go to the bottom of the first. And on the mound today, Zach Gallen. What do you have on him, Chris?
His career ERA's been under 4. What I like most about him is his reliability. Takes the ball every 5th day, ready to go whenever the manager calls.
Shohei Ohtani steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Well struck, deep right field, way back, and out of here. He circles the bases. The Dodgers strike first. It's 1-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead.
That home run certainly worthy of another look with StatCast, huh, Singy? I mean, that ball screamed out of here.
Absolutely. I mean, we only see a handful of home runs with an exit velo around 116 miles per hour. And the best we usually see in a season is somewhere in the high teens. And every couple of years, somebody breaks 120.
Oh, now this one is blasted to right. Forget it. Way back there and gone. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. His 150th career homer. And they tack one on the board. It's 2-0. Siggy, that's his 150th career home run.
Man, Boog, 150 trips around the bases. That's a lot. Congrats to him. I tell you what, that's a lot of trotting.
That one ripped right center field. That's back there. And that one hops the wall. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and lifted into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Here's Max Muncy, that funky Muncy. A 5-hit ball game yesterday, so we'll see how he backs it up here. Nice grab. And they get the out. Applies the tag, and they get 2. Double play. On a line out towards center. And that will end the inning. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. And it's 2-0. This is NL West action on MLB The Show. Back here at Chavez Ravine. Here's the cleanup hitter for the Diamondbacks, Pavin Smith. And
That's
ball
the ball.
one.
Boom, that's cheddar, baby.
Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2. There's a high chopper. Little Baltimore chop action for the base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. And he blows that one by him at 100.
Larry Bullard making the calls behind the plate for us in this one. Pretty good strike zone. Well reviewed by those we talked to around the league.
Yeah, he's an umpire. He doesn't get a lot of looks from players, maybe here and there once in a while, but he's appreciated back there. Struck him out looking.
Well, that's not the best two-strike fastball I've seen, but certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and you just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and it just kind of freezes you.
Moreno matched a homer in his last game. The 1-1. And a foul ball. Smith stands at first with one out. And now it's filled up. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Oh, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
And he hits a ground ball right side, but it kicks foul. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Ground ball right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. One left. Back here at Dodger Stadium, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Mookie Betts. Oh, look at the stop. To first. It's there, and that's a great play. Makes a sliding stop. Over to first. Nicely done for the out. 2 down, base is empty. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Hernandez launched a pair of homers in his last game. The 0-1. Ripped, but it curls foul. Two down, nobody on. There's a swing and a drive. That one carrying. And it is out of here. A solo shot. He's up to 3 home runs in the series. And they add on. It's 3-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now.
Makes the catch, inning over. Dodgers add 1 to their lead on the solo homer. It's now 3-0. This is NL West action on MLB The Show. Welcome back. And singing last time out, he was nearly untouchable. Today, same story.
He's pitching like a man on a mission out there, a hitter's nightmare.
Lourdes Gurriel Jr. leading things off and takes a strike. Gurriel gets a piece. This one in the air, center field. Pages should have this one. One down. Santana getting to start at first. Over 1,000 runs batted in his career. He joined the team as a free agent.
Oh!
Swing and a miss, and that's strike two. Ground ball right side. It's through for a hit. And that turns the lineup over.
Up next.
So back to the
shortstop, Geraldo Perdomo.
the top of the Arizona lineup. Geraldo Perdomo will hit next.
Strike! Woo!
And that one clips the corner. Perdomo wants another look at the called strike. Gets a challenge. And that one did miss. And the strike is overturned. So they've still got both their challenges. Right through there for a strike.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Got it. Covered plenty of distance there. And there are 2 outs.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, second baseman Ketel Marte.
This guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
And that's in there for a strike, and quickly 0-2. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Swing still in for the K. He's knocks 4 strikeouts down. 1 left for the Diamondbacks. They trail in this one 3-0. Back here in LA, and now here's the Dodgers designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani. Line drive, base hit. And the leadoff man aboard. Liner caught it second. 1 pitch and 1 out.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
Liner caught it second.
That'll drive you crazy as a hitter if you let it. I mean, he couldn't have hit that ball more on the screws than he did, and yet he's got nothing to show for it. Hang with him. I know the feeling.
In the air, right center. This is mashed way back and gone. Max Muncy leaves the yard. His second of the year, and they add a pair. It's 5-zip.
Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Bounces it to first, but he digs it out. Back here at Chavez Ravine as we go to the top of the 4th. Corbin Carroll stands in now for the Diamondbacks. And it's fouled away.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
That misses the zone, and the count even 1-1. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
He goes down looking.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. If you want to be ready to hit the fastball, sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Foul ball. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. The Dodgers leading by 5, top half of inning number 4. Some heat there at 98 miles an hour.
Next, for the Diamondbacks, third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
So now it's Nolan Arenado. Struck out looking his first time. Yeah, that's fouled off. Here comes the 0-1. In the air, right field, Tucker under it. And that's the third out. Nothing doing for Arizona. Still looking at that. Back here at Dodger Stadium, the spray chart shows us an impressive power display from this lineup. 4 homers so far.
The distance on these is what stands out to me, Boog. Every one of those home runs has gone at least 400 feet. The batter's box is a launching pad.
Whips it to first. 1 pitch and 1 out. Andy Pajes getting ready to hit. He's 0 for 1. That one ripped, and he goes airborne to make the catch.
Up next, for the Dodgers, left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. That's back there. Out of here. Another homer. His second home run of the game. Cade Stroud takes over on the mound. He's into the game with the bases empty. Miguel Rojas at the plate. He's 0 for 1. Line drive, base hit down the line. The relay throw. Tag out, trying to scramble back. Too aggressive with the turn at first, and that's the inning. Dodgers add 1 to their lead on the solo homer. Back here in L.A., well, we saw what he could do last outing, and once again, he's making it look easy, Singy.
Yeah, excellent job keeping these hitters guessing up there. We'll see if he can keep this going. You know, these D-backs just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Struck him out swinging. Picks up strikeout number 7. Now up next for Arizona, Alek Thomas. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. And that is out of play.
And obviously, a lot of credit for all those chases and strikeouts goes to the pitching. It's been nasty, but you can bet this offense is trying to figure out some way to put up a better fight.
High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Tucker settles underneath it. That's out number 2. Gurriel gets a piece. Two down, nobody on. Right through there for a strike.
Now this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
Got him. That ends the frame. He continues to roll on the mound as 5 shutout innings are in the books. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. That one laced to center and a base hit. And a good start to the inning. This one ripped, but foul to the right.
You know, these Dodgers, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. Everything seems to be clicking, and the 6 extra base hits in the game kind of tells you everything.
Fair ball. Throw comes in. Runner stopped. Second and third. Nobody out. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Here is Freddie Freeman. 1 for 2. That one is absolutely belted. Can't get to it, and this could score both runs. He boots it, and he's into second with nobody out.
His confidence level is so high. Really nice job of coming through in a big spot. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Now there's a bullet down the line. Can't get to it, and this should score the run. Freddie across the score. The relay to second, and he's in there. A run comes in the play. Torey Lovullo is out of the dugout.
For Arizona.
So man aboard. Next up, the Dodgers catcher, Will Smith. And a big swing and a miss. On the ground, and it goes just foul. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Last half of inning number 5. And that one hammered. High bounce over the fence for an automatic double as a run scores on the play. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. Mookie Betts with a towering shot. His first homer of the year. Andy Pajas steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Now a drag bunt, third base side. Grabs it barehanded, fires to first, and it beats him. What a play. Singy, it was tough to tell in live action if the ball actually beat him, and it looks like they want some time to review it.
Yeah, we'll get another look up here too, and you know they called him out on the field, but it just might be worth the challenge, and they'll have to see clear evidence the other way to overturn this thing.
Here's a final look at it. They called him out, and I'm thinking it's going to stay that way.
I think you're right, and it was worthy of another look, no doubt, but after seeing these replays, I just think they're going to stay.
Oscar Hernandez.
Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. The 0-1. That one ripped right center field. And it one-hops the wall. It's a double. Third hit of the night for him. So now with one away and a man at second. Next to hit, Miguel Rojas. Well struck left field. Gurriel on the run. Can't get there, and that should bring in the run. Hernandez around third. He'll score, and the lead continues to grow. Goes to second, back safely as he took a turn for third there. Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Ryan Thompson won't go any further tonight. And he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back.
For Arizona, number 67, Juan Uriel.
Smoke to right center, and this one's gonna go out of here. Shohei Ohtani goes deep. It's their second home run of the inning, and they throw a pair on the board.
Shohei leaves his mark on every game he plays, and he's done it again with the home run. Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one, and you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
Clobbered to right field, way back, gone.
Power versus power right there, like two locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? But a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
First pitch swinging, and it's a knock. And the hits just keep on coming.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Didn't try to do too much with it, just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with hitters trying to launch and hit home runs, but sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
And he's out trying to get back to first, double play. That one ends the onslaught and the inning. But they break. Back in the ballpark, let's take a look at some of the moments that stand out to us. Carlos Santana stands in now for the Diamondbacks.
Strike one.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Here's a 1-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
Strike three. Shohei gets the K. And first offering is fouled off.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
Fastball almost got him there.
Straighten him up a little bit.
And it remains 2-2.
A little tardy on that fastball. Is going to have to get it going a little quicker. Get that front foot down.
Ground ball left side. Bounces into the outfield for a base hit. And they have their first hit since the third inning. Here's Ketel Marte. And I think Dave Roberts is coming out of the dugout. Ohtani will depart, and he was very good. They'll be happy with that, no doubt. We'll be back with a new pitcher in a minute. Now on the bump, Tanner Scott getting ready to make his season debut. Scott, a former All-Star, 31 years old, and he was a 6th-round draft pick back in 2014. Caught him looking for the K.
Well, I think that's a case of overthinking right there. He got 3 straight fastballs looking in the 0-2 count just to pour it back.
Oh, 2 now.
Ball 1.
Perdomo, the runner at first with 2 gone. And they'll do it again. Corbin goes down on strikes. Back down for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Eduardo Rodriguez. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. Smith, the leadoff batter, as he swings through it for strike 1. That one lined into left field, and that's base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. He's already homered here in this one. Hard hit, but right at him in left. Now a throw to first, and he won't get back in time. It's a double play. Line drive, base hit. And that keeps the inning alive. Here's the left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez. 3 for 3. He's got a double and a pair of home runs. Line drive, Adam in center field. This one isn't exactly close, Chris. Let's go off script for a moment.
I'm game.
Were we on script?
Never.
All right, Singy, let's rewind for a second. When you heard that they were going to put a pitch clock into the game, what was your first thought?
Well, I thought that these guys were going to have a very difficult time to be able to regroup after each pitch and be ready to execute some type of plan at the plate, and even for pitchers on the mound.
Battling here as he fouls it away. One of the things, though, that we've seen that is kind of a thread really in every sport. These are the elite players, and so they adjust, and they've done a great job adjusting.
Absolutely, and just you tip your cap to these guys because not an easy adjustment, but they look like they've been doing it their entire lives.
Pulls that one foul. The Dodgers up big in this one here in the top half of inning number 7. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. Gabriel Moreno, the next to hit.
Sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it, so changeup that stayed a little bit more on plane than what he was anticipating.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Hernandez on his way over, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. This one back here at Chavez Ravine. This offense has lifted them to a lead with plenty of hits so far in this one as we look at the spray chart.
And they've really been peppering left field, as you can see from the graphic right here. Might be time for the defense to slide a bit towards that side.
Reaching for it, makes the catch. Back to the top of the order now. Here's Shohei Ohtani. On the ground right side. And that's just foul. Now the 0-1. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So a man aboard now with one away.
I mean, come on, have a game. There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped, cut out in front, and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
Now there's a bullet down the line, and foul ball. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Ohtani at first, one gone. Base knock right field. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone. And here's Freddie Freeman. Can't reach it. This should score at least one. Throw back in, holds the runner at third. Base is now loaded. Only one away.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
In there for strike one. The Dodgers threatening here at the bottom of the seventh. Base hit. One run is in. Here's the throw. Safe at the plate, and the run scores all the way from second. And they extend their lead.
Picks himself up a couple of ribbies. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying.
Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Brings it in. Play made. That ends the inning. We look ahead. Back here at Dodger Stadium. Ready to begin the eighth. Alek Thomas stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Pages gliding in towards the infield. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. One pitch and one out. Fouled off left side. That one close, ruled a ball. Ball one. The Dodgers up big in this one, and we're in the top of the eighth. Tied him up inside with that one.
Talk about tying a guy up. That was ugly.
This ball's chopped on the ground. To first, 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the eighth. And now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana.
Up.
Next offering is fouled back. 2 down, nobody on. This one in the air right field. Tucker really on his horse for it. And an automatic double as it hops the fence. Inside move to second, and he's back in safely. Swing and a pop-up. And that is that. Back here in L.A., ready for the bottom of the eighth. Mookie Betts steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And he pops up the bunt. 1 away.
Up next for the Dodgers, center fielder Andy Pages.
Swing and a base hit. And that's a 1-out single.
Wastes no time there. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage.
Oh, look at this. The feed for one. Double play.
Get out of there.
What a twin killing to end the inning. Back here at Chavez Ravine. We go to the ninth. Ketel Marte digs in now. In the air to left center. Hernandez gets under it. And there's one down. High fly ball right field. Tucker moving back for this one. And there's 2 down. So it's their last chance in this one. Pavin Smith will hit next.
He's been very consistent with his command out there on the mound, consistently throwing at the knees. Pretty impressive when a guy can repeat his delivery like this.
2 down, nobody on. They're down to their final strike.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
Fights that one away, still 1-2.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Got him, and that's the ball game.
Well, I don't know what they did in the cage today or on the field for batting practice, but when you win by double digits, something is clicking. That batting coach feels pretty good about himself right now, but more so the players. They can't wait for the next one. Come back out, score, and get another W.
Well, this one ends in a blowout. Dave Roberts and company celebrate in the dugout. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Sciambi saying so long.
When it's me without a soul.
Sciambi alongside Chris Singleton. All right, first pitch coming up. Geraldo Perdomo stands in now for the Diamondbacks. And that's how this game gets started. The 0-2. Just misses with that one.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Just underway, crowd getting settled here at Dodger Stadium. Foul ball.
No, inside.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
2 down, nobody on. Got him. Strikes out the side to begin the game. What a start. Dalton Rushing
Leading off
steps to the
tonight,
plate for the Dodgers.
designated hitter, number 68, Dalton Rushing.
Line drive, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Didn't get cheated on that swing and squared it up perfectly. Came off the bat at 111, and when that's the case, the odds are very much in your favor as a hitter.
Line drive. He makes the grab. Throw behind the runner. They've got him doubled off. There's Freddie Freeman now. A big game for him last night. He had 4 hits in that one. Line to second. Snagged on the bounce. And very nicely done for the out. Back at the ballpark.